In most cases, if someone in the military is taken hostage, there is sympathy and the desire to bring them home. However, President Trump called out one member of the army who was captured for making a careless mistake that put countless lives in danger. Army Sergeant Bo Bagdal pled guilty at Fort Bragg to the charge of desertion after fleeing from his post in Afghanistan in 2009. Bagdal was captured by the Taliban after leaving his post and held for 5 years. While on the presidential campaign trail, President Trump had strong words for Bagdal. Then, Trump stated that the army sergeant was garbage. He went on to also say that if we existed in the old days, Bagdal would have been shot for being a traitor, according to the Washington Times. Bagdal claimed that the president's statement against him prevented him from getting a fair trial. But because he now pled guilty, he obviously knows that what he did wrong. The people who are to the point of saying, "Yeah, just shoot him," you can never convince those people to change their minds, the sergeant explained on ABC News. He went on to say that, "It does hurt," as he referenced people calling him a traitor. Bagdal was released in 2014 after spending 5 years as a captive. The deal to release him was initiated by former President Obama. The deal was sealed when Obama let 5 Taliban prisoners walk out of Guantanamo Bay in exchange for the army sergeant. Obama received harsh criticism for working with terrorists to free a deserter. In reality, people are not only upset with him for abandoning his post. Many are frustrated because of the fact that he put his fellow military team members in danger. After he deserted his post, groups of soldiers went looking for him. During the search for their missing sergeant, many were injured, and some died, all while looking for Bagdal. Bagdal admitted, "I understand that leaving was against the law." He went on to say, "At the time, I had no intention of causing search and recovery operations." The original claim was that he wanted to find commanding officers to make a claim about leadership failure in his platoon, but he ended up getting lost. One of the members of his team, Army Private Joseph Coe, contradicts his story, according to Fox News. Coe explained, "That whole story that he walked away to tell on us doesn't make any sense. He was relaxed, and there was nothing about leadership problems." Coe went on to say, "Bagdal was a good friend to me, but he messed up and needs to be held accountable." It looks as though, following his guilty plea, that Bagdal will indeed be held accountable for his actions while he was deployed. The desertion charge he has pled guilty to carries a maximum term of life in prison. Although it is unlikely he will be sentenced to a life term, his admission to desertion will certainly see him paying a heavy price for his crimes. Thanks Christian News Alert for helping with this.